Is the Article 5 Convention really the only solution to an out-of-control government? Our founding fathers suggested many solutions, but never pointed to Article 5 as a way to rein in an out-of-control government. They said Article 5 was for correcting errors. Now, one solution they did suggest is nullification. Nullification is where the states stand up and refuse to implement unconstitutional law. Now, didn't Madison speak against nullification? Oftentimes they'll tell us that. Madison did speak favorably of nullification all throughout his life, except in cases of misuse of the nullification process. For example, he said, "Nullification has the effect of putting powder under the Constitution and the Union and a match in the hand of every party to blow them up at pleasure." What was he speaking of there? He later tells us he was speaking against the offspring of the discontents of South Carolina. It sounds like he's speaking against nullification, but what type? In this case, South Carolina was suggesting they could interpose and they could block a tariff for the entire Union. Madison knew that, number one, this was a constitutional act of Congress that South Carolina was trying to interpose against. And number two, that South Carolina did not have the authority to block this for the entire Union. They were truly misusing the power of nullification. He also said in favor of nullification that the states who are party to the Constitution have the right and are duty bound to interpose when the federal government steps beyond their constitutional powers. They have the right and are duty bound? What does that mean? Every state level official has sworn an oath to uphold the Constitution of the United States of America, even if, especially if, the federal government is not upholding the Constitution. Their oath of office, as required by Article 6 of the U.S. Constitution, makes them duty-bound to interpose, to nullify unconstitutional laws. Therefore, nullification truly is the Article 6 solution. This is what the Founding Fathers pointed to as the real solution for when federal government oversteps their constitutional bounds.